Hey, Sam. So you're the first one in my second video today. All right. So we're up to 4. You guys are quick. 5. Like I said, I'm going to wait till we get back up to 10 and then I'll finish. Masculine energy for the clock. Yes. So Cindy, there definitely it like again that like phallic symbolism, that masculine energy, because again, when we think about men, we tend to this one is called overstrikes. Never know you would I really feel so nice, love spot. I don't wanna let you go. With you I'm in no hurry. Oh no, this one is called overstrikes. Never know you would I really feel so nice, love spot. I don't wanna let you go. With you I'm in no hurry. All right, so my husband's texting me, y'all. So when we think about masculine energy, we do tend to think about men being colder, more reserved, more cut off from their feelings, which would definitely align with the tower energy. It would align with, again, that structure, because again, like when you think about structure, like the man is supposed to be the head of the house. He is supposed to provide that structure for the family, right? So yes, that definitely the tower definitely does call in or kind of hearken to that masculine energy. All right, so we have we're up to 8. I know we were at, what did I say, 10? We were at 10. So yeah, we're gonna jump right back into it. All right. Hey, Erica. Thank you for joining. So we're talking about the whip, the crossroads, that dog, and the clock tower. So like I said, that clock tower, it can be, so it can just mean like structure, and we talked about that masculine energy, your father or a father figure tending to be that like the disciplinarian, the structure, the rigid person in the household or even in a relationship. When it comes to, again, that masculine energy, it's more reserved, it's more disconnected from emotions. But it can also be speaking to a physical location. So again, this is like an apartment building as opposed to a house. It can be like a corporate building or some kind of office building. So this conversation, this choice or decision that needs to be made may center around your job. It may relate to work, because again, we're talking about that tower, the workplace, right? That's going to be your like, again, that tower energy. So it could relate to your job and your workplace. And this dog in relation to this decision, and again, I feel like it's like a painful decision, a hard conversation, something like that. That relates to, as it may relate to work or your job, it may be someone at work that you're close to. And again, just a choice or decision or conversation that needs to be had around you and a close coworker. So again, I feel like this can be either a romantic partner in relationship, or it could be like a close coworker. But whoever this person is and whatever this decision is and this conversation that needs to be had, I don't feel like it's going to end the relationship or harm the relationship in any way. I feel like it's just a difficult conversation to have but in the end, it's going to be what you guys need in order to move forward. Like it's going to benefit you guys. It's going to benefit the relationship. It's just going to be a pain in the ass to actually go through the motions of having. So with that being said, what can you guys do to have this conversation? And again, we want to have this conversation in a loving way. We want to try to be empathetic and understanding when we're having this conversation, because it's difficult, and it's probably going to be difficult. There might be some heated feelings, but it's important through all of that you guys remain. I don't want to say calm, because you know how you're feeling is how you're feeling, but just making sure that all of your words, all of your actions are rooted in love. And that carefrontational. Exactly. Yep. Perfect. That's a perfect description. So how can you do that? How can you have this conversation, deal with this issue in a loving way? This one is called over. Okay. All right. Sorry. I need to put it on Do Not Disturb, but I don't want to get out of my live, so that's what we're rocking with, y'all. We got the Nine of Pentacles again. So again, this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like we've put in this work. The love, the attention, the care, the nurturing of this crop has happened. And we've done everything we needed to do in order to create this really wonderful relationship that is now like we're reaping the benefits of. But again, this is taking what we need and leaving what we don't behind. And I feel like this, again, it's going to be difficult, but you guys are going to have to remember to, and I'm just looking at like her expression, right? She's taking 5 of the 7 swords. She's leaving the other 2 behind, but I still feel like there's some hesitancy. She's really trying to make a decision. And again, this goes back to that crossroads, right? She's trying to make a decision and like debating it. You know what this feels like when you're having an argument with somebody and that fuck you and your mother is right on the tip of your tongue, and you ready to tell him all about his mother and where she can go, because like it, but you know, if you say that, you can't take those words back. And I feel like that's the decision that she has to make right now. Am I going to walk away with the 5 swords that I have? Or am I going to go back for the last 2 and finish this relationship? And I feel like that's kind of where you guys are, in the sense of the way you handle this, the way you approach this conversation is going to decide where and how this relationship goes. So if you guys are able to walk away with those 5 swords, and it's not, even though she has 5 swords, I feel like she came for 7 and she's not happy to walk away with the 5. Like she came for 7, that's what she wanted, and she's not satisfied with those 5. You guys are going to have to be satisfied with the 5 if this relationship is important to you. And I feel like the question that you need to ask yourself is, what makes those other 2 swords so important? Why is it so important for me to go back for those other 2 swords? She can barely carry the 5 she has, but she wants to go back for the other 2. Why? And that's what you need to ask yourself. That's what you need to figure out. But again, going back to this 5 of Wands, we have this 5 of Wands again. If you guys can engage in this battle using your wands instead of your swords, this relationship will continue. This relationship will grow, and you'll find like that structure and like the stability that the structure of the Tower is offering. If you go in there with your swords, determined to take all 7, that is going to lead you down one road in this relationship. That's going to take you down one path. But if you hit him with a sword, with a wand, if you hit him with a wand, he might be bruised, but he'll come back. If you stab him with the sword, there is no coming back from that. And I feel like that's the decision that you guys are going to have to make about this situation. Whether it's with a significant other or with like a coworker or someone related to your job. So those were the messages that I had tonight for all of the different groups. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, I feel like tonight's energy was a lot. It was important, and yeah, I think hopefully everybody got what they needed tonight. So I'm gonna hang around for a little bit longer, and give you guys a chance to ask any questions. We all could use some pre-night. Yes, we could. I actually meditated with my pre-night, I think yesterday. It was very relaxing. I see a lot more of that in my future. A lot more of that. You are welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. This was great, guys. So yeah, pay attention to the signs, particularly those of you who got like that tapping into your intuition, the moon, the ship, the eight of swords, like those kind of like tapping into your intuition cards that came up. Pay attention to the signs. If you see repeating numbers, if you keep seeing a word over and over, a color, an animal, pay attention to those signs. I'll be doing a podcast on these ants that keep following me everywhere soon, because clearly they have a message for me. But you are welcome, Emma. So yeah, thanks again, guys. This was great. And today was the last day for me for a while before I embark on this social media fast, before I embrace my inner hermit. Peppermint leaves for the ants. Okay, noted. Yeah, so before I go into hermit mode, this was kind of my last live for a while, and I felt like it was definitely needed. I'm glad I did it, but I'm tired now. I need a break, a real break. So thank you. You know what? Oh no, it was okay. So Dia, I've heard of that complicated word, Earth. Okay, thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll keep you posted when I log back on. Bye.